did Jackie Hill Perry call out Christian creators? I got to send a big shout out to Wise Disciple for highlighting this video. I had a slightly different take on it that I wanted to share, but Jackie Hill Perry sitting down with Lecrae, makes some pretty bold statements. I think I know who she's talking about. I'm not going to kick the hornet's nest right now.
Hello.
But she makes some really interesting points that I actually agree with. And some things that I would say, I think maybe we could find a little nuance to this, but I think in principle, she makes some really good points. So go ahead and play this for me.
I don't know. I think what we are seeing is divination. I think what we are seeing is envy. I think what we are seeing is potentially, I think there are some people who are gifted prophetically, but they are functioning in ways where they don't have to submit to leadership. And you can.
So they segue into it, but the onboarding of this is talking about prophecy. And
You can see that with teachers. I can see people who have the gift of teaching, and because their pastor did not affirm that gift or position them at the pace that they would prefer, they went to social media because it's like, no, I'm gonna walk in my gift. It's like I waited and submitted myself to my leaders and still do when I function in certain stuff. And so,
crazy stuff.
I think that anyone who's speaking and teaching the Bible should be doing it from the overflow of a local church connection, submission, and pastor.
Yeah.
Right? I talk to my pastor regularly. We were texting today. We see each other regularly. I have people in my local community that should always be something that we're a part of. We should be connected. We should be serving in our church. And you definitely, if you feel this call to teach and your church is not behind it yet, or you haven't walked through the process of leading in the junior high or leading in the high school or leading with the young adults because you don't want to, because you're lazy, because it's easier to be on camera, you are out of order.
Crazy.
You are out of order. All of this that you guys see me talk about is from the overflow of 20 years behind the scenes of doing this without a camera before anybody saw me teaching the daggone middle school kids, elementary school kids, high school kids, young adults, so on and so forth, right? Serving with the babies. Like I've literally every age group, right? And so like if you are hopping on the internet without a covering and positioning yourself as a Christian influencer, Christian TikTok, I don't care. You're out of order.
Some of this is people who are legitimately gifted, but just impatient.
Yeah, that's good because there's teachers like that. Like you're a great communicator, great teacher.
That's a lot of podcasting.
Facts.
Is you have people who might be gifted with exhortation and teaching, but they're moving out of order because they are impatient.
That's good. No, that's
so
facts.
You're exalting yourself prematurely, and that's scary. I gotta say that because even with the podcast space, it's like James says, not many of you should be teachers, for you will be judged more harshly. You cannot think that just because it's not a pulpit, you're not positioning yourself as a teacher.
I like that she did this with the mic. I'm not sure what that was, but that was interesting.
Yeah.
So yeah, she is correct. How do I say this without saying it? Zach, help me.
Some of y'all should stop podcasting.
No. We get a lot of crap for having merchandise, having prayer journals, having Devo, having a Patreon.
Yeah.
What people don't understand is that this is a very lucrative and fertile space.
Yeah.
And we leave a lot of money on the table. We partner with logos and that's it. I've been getting hit up by a lot of brands lately that you guys don't know about. You don't even know about.
Yeah.
That we leave a lot of stuff on the table because this is a lucrative space. And people, I don't know people's motives, but it is easy if you're good looking, if you're charismatic, if you have some success as an influencer in other spaces, to hop on and move into this space and see it as a lick. And not necessarily, and what is the measurement? Now I'm gonna be specific. What is the measurement? What is the parameter of, hey, this person is out of order and he's flowing? To me, the line is, are they coming from a local church context? That doesn't mean God can't use people that aren't plugged into local churches.
Yeah.
But are they coming and overflowing from a local church context? And there's a spectrum there. There are people there like George Janko, who I don't think George Janko is positioning himself as some sort of authority.
Yeah.
Right? He's just a dude that God gave a ton of favor for. And he's trying to figure out in real time. And he's very vulnerable with like, man, my sleeping patterns. He just did his interview with Josh, Dr. Josh Axe. And then there are also people who are positioning themselves as preachers, pastors, authorities, and they're not coming from the local church.
Yeah.
They're not coming from the local church. There's no covering. So like, she is right. Like she is right in this sense, right? So hey, you guys want to know about me? Like Rhythm Church. Most Sundays, if I'm not preaching somewhere else, I'm at Rhythm Church.
Come on, somebody.
Like that is fairly common information. Pastor Jeff Moore's been on the channel probably more than any other guest we've had on the channel.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think this is a good conversation. So if someone's hopping on and all of a sudden they want to be in a, and by the way, I always tell people like, hey, if you want to do this thing, you can do this thing. Again, from the local church, from the context of a pastor, but you could do this thing and not position yourself as an authority. I don't come on here and act like I'm some sort of authority on apologetics, on some sort of authority on ancient manuscripts. I just point to other people as authorities, right? I point to a West Hub. So I think there's a way that even if you're younger and you're like, I got this itch, I want to communicate, you could do it in a way where you are pointing to other smarter people, right? Who are authorities and have the expertise. So let's let her finish cooking. Go ahead.
This is teaching. And the Lord will judge us for how we handle this influence, how we steward this position. And I think if people had a concept of the fact that if I am positioning myself as a leader, then God will judge me as one, I think we would be slower to speak.
Did you just gently rebuke me? Is that what just happened?
I love Lecrae, man.
Yeah.
He's like, did you Jimmy Loop? Yeah. The funny thing is, I don't really get that from Lecrae. Like as long as I've known Lecrae, he's always been in a church. Him and his wife have done small groups. Like at the peak of his popularity, gold number one record in the country.
Yeah.
Him and his wife were doing a home group in their home. So I've never really gotten that from church. So I don't know if that was just like a good soundbite that he grabbed.
Lord convicted you. That's between you and him.
I think that's what you did. I think you gently rebuked me.
Yeah.
I think you did that. It's fine. I receive it.
You want to process that?
I receive it.
Yeah.
I receive
so I don't know if she rebuked him. But yeah, I think this is a timely message, man. I think what she's saying is good. Now, I think so much of this should be flowing from a local church and being the person that you present yourself on camera, than who you are as you are behind the scenes.
Come on.
And even in the critique of me, right? Which listen, if the critique of me is like Ruslan has too many revenue streams and making money or whatever, like if that's the critique of me, and then people go, well, why is the Gavin Ortlands and the Sean McDowells and the Wes Hubs endorsing his book? Why are they at his summits? Why? And you made a great point, and you were like, well, how did you frame it? You said,
I was saying maybe that the crazy stuff that people say about a Ruslan is not true, so that the people behind the scenes that actually know you and do life or colleagues or work with you or do long conversations with you offline and know you very well, maybe they actually know that none of that is true and that the stuff in the book is actually a better representation of who you are and what the audience can actually get from watching a channel like this.
Right.
And so it's just that like, oh, why are they endorsing him if he has these sound bites? It's like maybe those sound bites don't make sense or out of context or
maybe what someone put together from old videos and someone chopped up and someone who doesn't know me, or like I found out there's like some other outrage about me on TikTok. I'm like, I don't even keep up with all of it at this point. I don't even know TikTok. I'm not even on TikTok, right? So like maybe the stuff that the people that are close to me that see me with my family, that know me, that know my pastor, maybe that's the actual reality, and what you see on the internet is actually bad faith misrepresentations, out of context clipping, and nasty takedown approaches. Because if there's no opposition to what you're doing, are you really moving within the confines of what God has you doing?
Come on, somebody.
You know? So just some things to think about. But I think Jackie's right. Hey, thank you so much for watching this video all the way to the end. If you liked it, then hit the like button. If you liked it a lot and have a thought to share, leave a comment. If you are listening to this on the podcast app, make sure to leave a review, and you could even leave a comment over there. And if you want to watch another video that is recommended just for you, hit this video over here. Let me know if they nailed it. Also, you can partner with us monthly, which helps us out a lot in our monthly community. Get access to early drops and all that kind of good stuff over here. All right, I'll see you over there. Peace.